Hey everybody, Martin and Joni here again. Get ready for our review of the Thousand Trails Conroe RV Resort. It's actually in Willis, Texas. Coming up on RV Street. Okay, so let's get right to it. This park is actually in Willis, Texas, which is just north of Lake Conroe, or the city of Conroe. You can actually see with this map here, you have Houston down at the bottom, and about 65 miles north or so is Lake Conroe, where the park is at. Conroe is, Lake Conroe actually is the fastest, or one of the fastest growing cities in the country.
Absolutely.
It's been exploding around there. But the park, Thousand Trails Park, is like this little nestled, little quiet spot.
Yeah, it's a little secluded little area amongst all the craziness.
And it's still nice around there. It's not like it's a city, exploding city around it, but it's growing fast.
Very rapidly.
And as you saw in our other video up there, about us and who we are and how this all came about, that's how we got introduced to Thousand Trails, was with this free one-year membership. Well, not only did we like that park and we liked the whole idea of full-time living, but now here we are members of Thousand Trails now, and this particular park, Lake Conroe, Thousand Trails, is now our home park.
Yeah, we use this as a home base simply because it is close to our doctors, dentists, where we need to get the cars registered, the vehicles registered.
Yeah.
So, yeah, our storage unit.
We have a small little storage unit, not very big at all, 5 by 5 by 8, but we keep extra clothes and stuff like that in there, and our friends, our doctor appointments and all that are all right here in the Houston area. So this is where we come back to every winter. Travel around the country during the spring, summer, and fall. End up back in Conroe in the winter. Stay here in Conroe for a month, do our maintenance, catch up on all of our personal stuff, and then head out from there. So the first thing we're going to show you is how to get to this park from I-45. So watch this clip here and it'll show you how to get here from the freeway. So one of the things that we like doing is showing you how to get to a particular park. And Thousand Trails Conroe, we are going to show you how to come from the southbound side. So we are on Highway 45 and we are traveling north on Highway 45, and you're going to be looking for the 830, the FM 830 7 Coves Road exit. That exit is going to be about 5-6 minutes north of Highway 105, and you're traveling south on Highway 45. You're still going to see the 7 Coves Road exit coming that way. So either way, going north or south on 45, this is the exit that you're going to be looking for. By the way, we're going to be approaching a light here, and if you were to turn right on this light, about 2 miles away is a great trucking company that does tire repair, wheel alignment, all that type of thing. and it's great if you need some work like that done on your rig. Now we're continuing down this road. It's Panoramic Village, and do watch your speed here. This is a 50-mile-an-hour speed limit, and the cops have a great way of hiding here, and they will catch you. So watch your speed. And this is where it gets tricky. A lot of GPSs will tell you to go right here. You do not want to go right. You want to go left. So we are currently at the intersection of Old Montgomery Road and FM 830. Okay, so when you turn left here, you're going to be making an immediate right. And this is on Thousand Trails Road. And as we just came over that crest, as you saw, we have seen a cop pulled off to the left down here because people leaving the park, they just love to fly out of here for some reason. So once again, you know, we're camping, right? No sense in being in a hurry. Just watch your speed through here. It's a sharp turn here, and we're going to need our code. So we're going to put our paper here on the dashboard. What's crazy here is that this is downhill. So if you're new and checking in, you stay to the right. If you are already checked in, you can stay in the left-hand lane, and there'll just be the punch code thing right here.
When you enter the park, you go right immediately to a ranger station where you check in, and you stay to the right. You pull up to the sign, and you go in and you check in, and they'll usually keep your license, and then you find your spot and then go back to the ranger station, and they give you back the license when you tell them where you are.
Yeah, it's a real friendly ranger station. It is downhill. I don't like that.
Yeah,
but
Martin mentions that every time. He's
yeah.
like, I don't like stopping here.
Yeah, I don't like going downhill like that. But they get you in and get you out very quickly, and then you can pull forward. Like when we pull in and check in, we still have the tote attached. Mm-hmm. So then after we've checked in, we go ahead and go down that little grade, and we'll go usually in front of the activity center. And there's a long stretch of pavement there where we can disattach the toad, and then we usually will get in the toad, go around the park, find the place that we want. Then I come back, get the motorhome, and then we go ahead and set up camp and all that. Go back to the ranger station, get our license, tell them what spot we're in, and then we're good to go.
But also there is, just past the ranger station, there's a propane tank that you know, if you need propane, you can get filled up. It's really convenient.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you can just pull in, check in, pay your fee, blah, 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 then pull forward just and tell her in the ranger station, I need propane. You can just pull forward there and fill up on propane before you actually go into the park and get set up. So yeah, that's pretty convenient. Now, along these same lines of coming into the park from the ranger station, you'll notice right off to the right is a brand new section that they just got finished around March or April of 2018. They just opened it up. This park has been making tons of upgrades.
Yeah, absolutely. And this new section, it's all concrete. You know,
Yeah.
when you pull in, the roads are concrete, your pad is concrete. It's really quite nice, and there is 67 new sites
67.
there.
Yeah, yeah. They're full hookups. It took them a long time to build this new section, but it's just opened, and of course everybody has flocked to it. That place stays pretty full. Now these sites, this new section is referred to as the B section, right? Is that right?
Yeah, or as I refer to it, the new section.
Yeah, we always call it the new section, but it actually is called the B section.
Yes.
I wanted to bring up that there has been, over the last 18 months, maybe 2 years, there's been a lot of upgrades to this park.
Tons.
They did all the roads in front of the activity center and the new admin building. That's all new pavement.
Which is quite nice.
Yeah, it used to be dirt. It was dusty. There was very little places to park. So there's been a lot of road work done in the front part of the park. They've completely gone over to city water.
Yes. Yeah, they used to be on well water, but they have now converted over to city water. Oh, and they've also built more little cottages,
Yeah.
the rentable little cottages that they have on the property. They've put in several more of those.
Yep. These cottages are rentable to the general public or members. I think that, if I remember right, they're kind of pricey. But on the holidays, Labor Day, Memorial, 4th of July, all the big spring break, they're loaded.
They're full.
But in addition to the roads and cottages they've built a new administration building.
Oh, yeah. Yep. From the ground up, they've done a new administration building, and they've also upgraded the activity center.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, all the outside structures, the existing structures, they did in all stone and wood and repainted them, and new roof, and they look great.
Yeah, nice facelift.
Then they built the new administration building to match all that. So that's totally brand new.
In the activity center, they usually have live bands and some pretty big bands and parties, and during any of the big holidays,
Yeah.
4th of July, Labor Day, Memorial Day, there's always seems to be something going on there.
We've been to many Thousand Trail Encore parks so far now.
Yes.
We've got a pretty good taste of what's out there. And most parks, activity centers are at best. But this park in Conroe has got one of the most organized, most packed activities we've ever seen. The lady's name that runs that is
Sandra. Yeah.
She does a great job in keeping things busy there. They got stuff for the kids. They've got bingo at night. They've got Texas Hold'em. They've got...
It goes on and
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
There's always something.
And she's the one that also books all these bands for the big holidays. And when we say parties and bands, in that activity center, there'll be 200, 300, 400 people there. It's just a very, very free-spirited, pretty well-run campground.
Yeah. I mean, even right down to Christmas time, they do hay rides for the kids, and they get to meet Santa. And
they do 4th of July fireworks over the lake. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Now, on the downside, of the park, and in this new administration building and the activity center, this is the only two places in the entire park where there are on-site laundry facilities.
As big as this park is, there's only two, and they're rather small.
Yeah. So we're going to show you here the two different laundry rooms that Thousand Trails Conroe has. And this is probably one of the weaknesses of this park. This is a very large park. And there's one laundry unit right behind the activity center here. And then the new administrative building that they built here, they put another wash and dry area back behind this building. And that's it for all of the people that are here. So we're going to go show you the one behind the new administration building first, and then we'll go to the activity center.
So welcome to the laundry room. This is the new laundry facilities. This is right behind the administration building. On the top is all dryers. It's a big bank of dryers, and on the bottom is all washers. It's $1.50 per load for the washer and $1.50 a load for the dryer. That is actually some of the cheaper washers and dryers that we have come across. You can use coins or you can use your credit card. They accept both. They have a large folding table that you can use. They also have a dispenser here for your soaps and bleaches and softeners, and a hand washing sink.
One thing that I wanted to say here is that when we came here a couple weeks ago to do our laundry, 3 of the machines were not working.
Coming up now on the laundry facilities, and it's right behind the activity center. This is a much older laundry area and much smaller. They have the older machines in here. As you can see, there's only 4 of them. These are still $1.50 per load. And then they have the machine for your soaps and bleaches and softeners, just like the other one. They have this 4. These are actually new dryers that they have put in here. Those are also $1.50. They have where you can swipe your card or you can use the coins. So these washers also will take your credit card or they will take the coins. So it makes it real convenient, so you're not always running around looking for quarters or going to buy them or whatever. They have a small folding table here and also a place for you to hang your laundry, once you get it done. But much, much smaller area.
There are 5 bathhouses.
Yes.
And the bathhouses, Joni?
Oh, they're really nice.
They are.
I mean, they're super clean. They're well maintained. Just really pretty places to go into for the most part.
And most of them have all been recently remodeled. Let's kind of switch gears and go up to where they're currently doing the construction. There's, as we told you, they just finished that new 67 RV site. But watch this clip right here about where I did a special little section concerning the new construction across the street from that. Let's take a quick look. I wanted to take a minute to just point out, I kind of debated on whether I wanted to cover this in this video, but this is part of Conroe. And this park has been pouring in millions of dollars lately into this particular Thousand Trails Park. And as you can see, they are continuing to put a lot of money in this park. Okay, so that is some of the new construction that's going on for these cottages and quote-unquote lakeside homes. But here is another little clip about an area called Hidden Coves. Let me check my notes here. Well, I don't actually. It's Hidden Coves.
Don't know.
Yeah, it's an older section of the park where they have all these little cottages. And well, just take a look here. We explain it in the clip.
This area up in here, it's called Hidden Cove. It's a lot of cottages up in through here. I believe they're about 300, 400 square foot. There's a bathhouse also in this area for them to use. I just found this amazingly cutesy. The houses are just absolutely adorable. They're all painted cute little colors, and they have nice patios on them, and you can buy one of these. I have no idea what the price of them are, but you can buy one and you can live in these on a more permanent basis. There's one right up ahead of us that's for sale. But every time I have gone through here, and I go through here a lot because I think it's so cute, there always seems to be one for sale. So if you were interested, I don't think it would really be an issue of getting one. I think if you're retired and you just want to live this lifestyle, this is a great option for you if you can no longer travel. But just look how adorably cute they are. They also have an RV trailer storage area in the rear of the park. So if you, for whatever reason, need to store your RV or fifth wheel or whatever.
Or a boat.
Or a boat, yeah. They do have that available for you.
Mm-hmm. Now, as we told you, Sandra runs the activities center and does a tremendous job doing that. But in addition to what she organizes and schedules, they have other park facilities, a ton of them, by the way. Explain what.
Oh my gosh, they have tons of things to do there. They have a little putt-putt golf. There's a small children's play area, a very well-kept tennis court, or pickleball, we call it tennis, a baseball diamond.
Yeah. And sometimes they play soccer out in that baseball diamond. On that putt-putt golf, this one is very well kept up, and you see people playing on it all the time.
2 catfish ponds. It is a catch and release, but I see a lot of kids out there all the time with their parents, and they're out there fishing.
Yeah, it's a nice catfish ponds.
Oh, and they also have a gorgeous swimming pool.
They do.
Their pool is fantastic. There's plenty of seating, and all around the pool area, they have these little private cabanas that you can go into.
Yeah,
and
it's really cute.
Yeah, each cabana has a TV in there, and in the summertime they have a little refrigerator you can put your cold drinks into, and you can just totally enclose yourself in there if you want to. But it's really sweet.
At nighttime, they have a fire pit there that's in between the cabanas, and they have a bathhouse. Mm-hmm. They have a hot tub. Mm-hmm. It's very tropical feeling. And again, when you're there during the holidays, that pool is packed-ola.
Packed-ola.
Yeah.
They also have boats you can rent, like kayaks and canoes and pedal boats.
Mm-hmm. Don't know the rates on that, but I have seen people rent kayaks and other boats from there. And because it has a public launching area, you can bring your own kayak.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
You can just drag that thing down to the lake and launch your own and cruise around in the area in your own kayak. And a lot of people do that.
Down at the marina, they have a a fish cleaning station.
Yeah.
Like whenever you catch a fish, and you can just go over there and fillet your fish, and you don't have to have all that mess, back at your place, which is very nice.
Yeah. I wanted to make a point here in this marina. Joni and I, if you all remember the footage that you saw on national TV of when Hurricane Harvey hit Houston. Remember all the people being rescued and 50-something odd inches of rain down and all that mess. Well, we were in Houston at that time, and we saw that hurricane coming, and we got out of Dodge. And where do you think we went?
Conroe.
We came here to Conroe. And you'll see right here where it looked before, and you can see we're looking down that road that takes you to the marina. You can see all that totally underwater. That lake grew. It came all the way up that lake, totally inundated the marina. Boats got dislodged from their slips, floated out into the lake. The porta potty disappeared.
Oh yeah, that was floating. Ooh.
The fishing cleaning area that we talked about, that was totally underwater. And so you can see with this picture the differences. It was a historic time, no doubt.
Yeah.
This park is so far our favorite Thousand Trails park.
Yes.
It's our home park. Is it a perfect park? No. And then the one thing that I really don't like about the park is about these roads.
Yeah.
When it rains, it's muddy. When it's in summer and dry, it's dusty. Okay, so this is what we call pull-through alley. On our left is a row, and on the right is a row. And both of these rows is where you can have two rigs pulled in at the same spot, and the dump area and the electrical and water supply and all that is shared. So if you have two people in one pull-through, they are opposing. One pulls in one way, one pulls in the other way. And so we always try to pick a place where when the wind is blowing and that dust, and people driving back and forth and kicking up dust, we try to get into a place where we're not right in the line of sight of all this dust.
Now we do have the option of going to the new section.
Yeah.
We choose not to do that simply because, to me, it's so antiseptic, I guess.
It's so metropolitan.
I don't know. It just doesn't feel like we're out in a campground.
A lot of people like that new B section because it is on concrete. It's clean. They don't have to put out their mat. They don't worry about dirt and dust and whatever. But for us, it kind of takes away the outdoorsy feeling.
Yeah.
And we like to always try to find a place away, kind of in the woods, up in the grass. Kind of makes this, it just makes it more glamping.
And cozy.
And cozy, yeah. Okay. As we've said in other campground videos, it's hard to kind of get the picture, the big picture, when we're showing you little pieces, the pool, the marina, the tennis ball courts, and so on. So I always like to end a park review by showing you the big picture, which is here on this total map here with the legend. So if you remember when we came in from Highway 45 and we turned left on 830, and came on down, here was that road right here where you came into the ranger station, right here. You check in here, and this is a little downhill, and right here is where the propane tank is. And right to the right is the new B section, which is all the new concrete 67 full hookup sites. Now, I have seen some people try to get in here, especially with a big rig or a fifth wheel. That can be very tricky. And I think what a lot of folks do is they actually go down here first and turn around, and where they can come back in, front first, and then head in. Off to the left here, this phase 2, you can see, this is the new construction they're still doing now, building new cottages that will be for sale. Coming on down the road and off to the right here, this first road, this is the tent area, and then the hidden coves area where we have all the cottages that kind of go up and around, and all the these are permanent little cottages. The maintenance building is way back here in the back. Coming back out this road and across the street is the wash area where you have the air supply, dump, and power washing. Either go left to the marina or turn right where you have the pool, the admin building, and the activity center. This is the Catfish Cove catch and release pond. And here is the other pond back here at the very back. This here is what we call the pull-through alley. There's 2 rows of them here. You watched that clip where I briefly discussed this area. And these are the roads that we were talking about that goes all the way back around here and that kind of loop through here. This is all those gravel roads. They tend to have a lot of ruts and gullies and very dusty and all that type of thing. And I just really hope that they end up doing something with these roads in the near future. This is the auxiliary boat and trailer parking and RV storage that we showed you. And this right here, behind these 2 buildings here, is where the laundry facilities are. When we went through Hurricane Harvey, and we showed you that picture, we were parked during that storm right here, and I had walked down this hill, and I was standing right about here when I took a picture of how that lake had climbed all the way up and covered that road and covered the marina and all that. So that's about where that picture was taken right here. So that's pretty much it as a sum up of the park, Lake Conroe, Willis, Texas. And so we're going to give you, as we normally do, our final review.
Rate this park.
Yes, with our
highly professional rating system.
Yes, which is a piece of paper and a felt pen.
And a felt pen. Okay.
So Joni, you go ahead and rate it first.
I'm going first.
As usual, women first.
Of course. And
no peeking. All right, Joni, would you please reveal your score first?
Reveal the rate?
Yes.
All right. I, overall, have rated a 9.
A 9.
A 9.
Well, looks like, once again, we are in sync because I also rated it a 9.
Oh, we're twinsies.
And the reason...
reason that I rated it a 9 is because I think it totally lacks laundry facilities.
Yep.
And because of the roads.
Exactly. That's exactly my reasons why I did not give this park a 10. So there you have it. Our review of Thousand Trails, Conroe, Texas. This is RVstreet. Stick around.